Welcome to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on Vegas. Oh, well, no, we're not on Vegas All Night Radio tonight. We are just on Ustream, broadcasting live from our website, sincitybounty.com. I have with me my two wondrous co-hosts, Miss Toxie and Miss Sweet Cheeks.
Hello.
And we are here at EDC night, that's Electric Daisy Carnival, at Well-Rounded BBW, the Mega Bash, woo-woo, with the open bar.
Oh, my God. It's an open bar. And people are taking advantage of the open bar.
I've heard that there have been some people taking over advantage.
You know what, which is really sucks because, you know what, I mean, I think this is the first bash that we've had, like, I know that a few years ago or last year there was like a few parties that had open hour bar, but I mean, this is like from 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. people. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Open fucking bar for 12 hours a day for everybody. Just come to the bash. But you know what? There was somebody, I guess they tried to make it easier for the lines is what I'm understanding.
One of your long ones?
And, I like long ones too, Sierra. But what they tried to do is make it easier for people because the lines, of course, were getting long when there's an open bar. And so they took the beer and the sodas and the water and just put it over to the side. You girls are playing while I'm talking.
We're listening.
Okay, but anyway, so then somebody took like 12 beers, like just took them, went outside, decided to drink them by the pool, and then there's pictures of this guy passed out on the grass out there with the 12 empty beers next to him. You know, that's fucked. When it's free, don't steal.
You don't need to steal when it's free.
Exactly.
I get that you're upset that you have to stand in line for like 2 minutes, but don't be a fucking douche.
I'm texting Bree, who is our wonderful hostess of Well-Rounded BBW here, to find out if there's still weekend passes available. Because if you haven't got here and you're doing weekend pass, you know, you can still get in tomorrow. So let me get the lowdown on that, and I'll get back with you on that. Get over to sincitybounty.com and listen to us. Did we post that on Twitter and Facebook, guys, that we are live and... From the BBW Well-Rounded.
See, it comes with these little ones, but I figured the big
MICKEYM. Oh, can I get sued for that?
Yeah, probably.
All right, I'll shut up.
No, they're supposed to be bunny ears, but the little ones they come with make it look like kitty cat ears or some crap, and they don't stay in very well, so. But I'm totally keeping this headband.
Okay, so you know what, Tox? You and I have both been here since Monday, right? Now, I didn't get here till very late Monday night. Okay, very late Monday night. My air conditioner's been out since Sunday and just got fixed today. Apparently, I have a really good air conditioner that it has an automatic energy saver, and so because of that, when the blower motor goes out, it's like an act of God to get it fixed. But God moved today, and it's now fixed at my house. But I was stopped by the house yesterday. It was 100 degrees in there.
That's badonkulous.
That's fucking badonkulous. Badonkulous.
Badonkulous. Look at it. We could have little sword fights. I'm so excited for this party. Like, I'm not going to get to go in and party, but I'm super excited. I've already seen enough crazy-ass outfits that I think last me the rest of the night. Like...
You know what? There are I'm going to tell you, some people put in some effort. When I was leaving the building, there was this girl all dolled up in wings and her tutu, and I go, "Oh my God, you're so cute!" And she goes, "This ain't even the real one. I'm going to put on the real costume right now."
Wow.
Yeah. So we're going to see some fun tonight. Fun.
I'm excited for that. If you're watching, you can see everybody arriving in the far left-hand corner of the screen. That is where everybody is coming from because that's where the rooms are at. And so, of course, I do have that part of the camera keyed in for, you know, safety and personal preferences. Of course, it's not like fully defragmented. It's a little sketchy over there. Hey, look, it's my favorite. Bunch of my favorite people are showing up. I think the particular room party that is always a rockin' ass room party
is just let out. You know what? We definitely, you know who's here that already cornered me. It's like, I'm coming on the show. Our sister wives.
Oh, they're here.
The sister wives are here, and they've actually got extra sister wives with them this time from Utah.
That's awesome.
Gunnar, of course, is famous now in Sweden.
Anders, yeah, well, famous or infamous, it depends on who you talk to. Anders walked by earlier. He's the Swedish brother. they've been
Not
funny.
biological, just just Bash brothers.
Yeah, they're Bash brothers, but they flew in together, and they've kind of been like trekking across the country for the last week together, hitting up what they can. Following them on Facebook has been a hoot because they're like, Sweden's in the house now, and they're in New York.
Our friend Gunnar, I'm sure that we'll get him on the radio because he's like anytime there's media, Gunnar just sucks it up,
Sure
like
does.
some of us, me included. But anyway, so we'll get Gunnar over. But Gunnar was on the semifinals, made it to the semifinals of Sweden's version of America's Got Talent. And of course, everybody here at the Bash knows that Gunnar gets up every year and does his rendition of I Like Big Butts, because he really does like big butts.
And he cannot lie.
I'm telling you, cannot lie. So, so I'm sure that either tonight or Saturday night, because if you don't catch us tonight live, catch us Saturday night for the big Willy Wonka party Saturday night. And I hear it's going to be like all out, baby, for that one.
Yeah, I heard that was like the big budget breaker for
Yes.
for decorations. So I'm super excited to see that one.
I'm sure, and you know, last year it was like the big Bash cake. I'm sure we're gonna have some kind of Willy Wonka cake. It's gonna be great. You know what, Bash, Bree never doesn't have a good idea.
Yeah, she's,
Doesn't. We're seeing wings, everybody. Oh, look, I'm seeing lighted wings.
Those wings are all lit up.
I'm
That's
telling
cute.
you. You know what? People here at the Bash, they tend because this party starts at 9 p.m. and goes till 1, and then at 1 a.m. starts a pool party till 4 a.m. I'm telling you, it's like a crazy round-the-clock party around here.
Although I heard that there were people at the pool until like 10 o'clock this morning.
I was there till 4, till they made us leave. I was floating on a float with some people, making
Toxie's
some
been
background
toxicking.
floats. Yes. And then they did close it. They made us leave, but then as soon as it opened, there were people waiting who were still up to go back in.
Oh my God.
Ladies, I feel bad because Mr. Toxie has not delivered the business cards, and this woman is going, who are these fucking women? Or do you know who we are? Us. We're SinCityBounty.com. We've been on internet radio for 5 years, and we're all about the BBW community. We run an internet show on every Sunday night. And we're very adult. Have a seat. Let's talk to you. You don't mind being on air, do you? We are broadcasting live right now, so you can tell your friends. They can go, tell them you're on the radio on SinCityBounty.com. Put this on, hun, so you can hear us.
Yeah, it's hard to hear us.
It's hard to hear us. You know what? We're going to get you on the show again this year because he was on last year.
Well, last year was their first year, and this is their second
But
year.
you know what? I'm going to tell you, the day before they were supposed to leave to come here, they're originally from South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
They get a call that all of their bank accounts in South Africa were closed for some reason. So the
It was
wifey...
taken by a Nigerian prince.
Is that what it was? I don't know. But we've interviewed them last year. It was their first bash, and they live in Texas now. But so he got to come. The wife was wonderful enough to go take care of the business and still let hubby come to the bash. And he has been a dancing machine with all the beautiful women out there.
I bet he has.
So, honey, tell us your name.
My name is Keisha.
Keisha, are you a bash regular? Is this your first bash? Or?
This is my third bash in
Okay.
Vegas. I've been to a lot of other bashes.
There's all
around
over the country.
Yeah.
Now, we hear here in Vegas, because we're local, that Vegas really is the best bash.
Absolutely.
And why?
Absolutely.
What makes it the best?
It's the biggest. It's the sun and the fun and the.
That's right. Pool all day, 7 hours.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Good for you.
Up all night. You got the Vegas Strip. You got everything going on here. It's.
Yeah,
Well,
you
it was
have to go in
crazy
the
because
pool at the
on
Boston
Monday,
Bash.
I went to the Mexican restaurant here and it was empty. It was dinner time, 5:30, and the waitress said, "Everybody's a tourist today." Like everybody that came in from out of town spends Monday being the tourist before the big parties start during the week.
Yep.
So.
I've spent a little time. I drove up to Red Rock Canyon.
Oh, good for
and
you. Where's
did
home?
Lansing, Michigan.
No way. I'm from Warren, Michigan. Sister friend. I went to EMU in Ypsilanti.
Eastern Michigan.
Yes,
yeah.
I did. Oh my God, she's a sister friend.
Michigan.
So,
all
yes,
the way.
that's great. I've
But
been
you're
in Vegas
probably a U
17
of M
years.
fan, though, aren't you?
I am. You know what? On my second honeymoon, well, I mean, not my one husband, second honeymoon, my second husband, first honeymoon. We went to U of M in the Rose Bowl on New Year's Day. It was the whip, I'm telling you.
Nice.
But yeah, good. Well, that's awesome. Lansing, Michigan. I don't go back and see my family because it's too cold or humid unless it's fall or spring. But.
You know, this year has been really great, and I think it's because our winter was so horrible. It was god awful, and you know, summer has been wonderful.
Well, you know what?
So
we're
happy.
glad we caught you because we always like to introduce new people to SinCityBounty.com. We think that we were in our 5th season on internet radio. Sue is one of the Sierra, I'm sorry, is one of the very original members that started in a double wide trailer 5 years ago.
Triple wide. Baby.
Triple wide. Oh, it was triple wide. That's right. I better not. Oh, I don't want to.
Studio.
Let's get that straight now.
So, and now we've been in studio for 5 years, but we have a following in the community, and we try to bring all kind of issues to our show. Big issues, healthy at any size. We took a group of our fans from Vegas to Strippers 101 at Planet Hollywood. And got them on the show. So we do all kind of things. So we hope you'll become a fan of ours.
Absolutely.
And I'm really sorry because our business cards are being brought up by Toxie. I'm Sweet Cheeks, and this is Toxie, and that is Sierra.
Hello.
Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you
So
too.
tell me what your favorite thing is about the bash. What's the very favorite thing you like to do?
You know what? I love the pool, and I love that it's almost liberating, I guess is how I would describe it. That, you're amongst peers that are the same as you and have the same issues, and there's
the same insecurities,
Yes.
or yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and there's no judgment. It's just all fabulous.
And the men are drooling. Come on, girl. They're drooling.
Okay, we need more men. I'll just say this. Come on, gentlemen. Come on.
I'm waiting to get a text back from Bree to get some rates on the weekend rates so we get people in, because anybody out there listening, we've posted on Twitter and Facebook that we're broadcasting live. So a lot of people can still come in. California people, there is a weekend rate. Get your butts. These ladies.
It's a nightly rate.
That's what I'm trying to get from Bree right now. Are those rates?
When I registered this afternoon, because I registered for the weekend, because I'm only going to be here for the weekend, Bree told me that that's a $75 nightly rate, and if you want to do the banquet on Sunday, it's an additional $60 Saturday.
And when you think about does that include the open bar?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so when you think about that, that's 2 parties, people. That's 9 to 1, which is the theme disco nightclub dance your ass off party, open fucking bar party.
All you can do.
And then you also get the pool party from 1 to 4. So you know what? $75. That's a cheap night to come out.
1 to 4 a.m. Just so everybody knows, we're up
Correct.
all night here.
Yes, somebody can still register for the weekend, you guys. And you know what I'm going to do when we have here? Let me see if I got. Also, the one-day pass is $75, like we're just talking about. Well, I don't know what the weekend pass is. I think it's like $199 or $239 something. $239, and that puts you into all the weekend seminars. If you're local and just want to come down to the vendor fair tomorrow and Saturday, I love the vendor fair. Do you love the vendor fair?
The vendor fair.
The vendor fair is free.
Yes, as I'm saying, you don't have to come to the bash. Just come on down to the Tuscany on Flamingo, walk through the vendor fair, and buy. You know what I'm looking for this year? I'm on a lingerie binge. Yeah. I've gotten recently back into porn. I did it years ago, and I'm on a look for lingerie tomorrow.
Always lots of great.
I know there is.
Always.
You know what? And there's always something. There's always something at the vendor fair that we haven't seen before.
Always.
Or something that's unique. So, when we last year we broadcasted from the vendor fair. I don't know if you came through and seen us in the corner and doing interviews with the vendors.
I was at the bash.
But by the time we, talked with Bree and did everything, she was so busy that the vendor fair, there wasn't even a spot for us in the vendor. It's so full. They're booked to capacity. So I've been blessed and made a little money last week, a little extra money. So you know what? I'm shopping tomorrow, girls.
Gotta love shopping, right?
Okay. So is there anything, here's an interesting question. Bree's got a comment card now to fill out before. Is there anything that you'd like to see added to the bash, or something that you think would make the bash a little more upscale? I mean, she tries to include so much and great things.
There's a lot going on this year. There are so many different events and things to do, and it accommodates so many different people that I don't know as I can
There's
improve
anything
on
you can
that.
you know what, I
It's
agree, but
great.
you know what
It's great.
gets me is, but every year Bree like comes up with different party ideas that I don't know where her bank of ideas come from, but
She's tied directly into the cosmic consciousness. I'm convinced.
and you know what, we've been to bashes and events where people just say, okay, here's the DJ, here's the room, but Bree always has it decorated some way
Yeah.
that makes it festive. And
Yeah, and there's so many different themes this year, and I love that people really get
they
into
go all
those
out, don't
themes.
they?
Yeah,
Yeah, me
yeah.
too. I used to do that. It seems like life has gotten busy, you know. And I mean, I used to have planned a bathing suit, the earrings, the flip flops, and everything to match. And then you go on. But yeah, I'm not so much no more that crazy person. And guess what? Just in time for a card for you.
Yay, Mr.
Mr.
Toxie.
Toxie. There you
Perfect.
go. So you will
Thank you
never
so
ever
much.
forget us and get on. You can actually get on while we're on. Now it's late in Michigan when we go on. We go on 7 to 10 on Sunday nights.
Okay.
But if you're awake, you can actually get on and chat with us. We have a group of. It's crazy because we have a regular group of chatters in the chat room while we're online, while we're broadcasting, and they like have their own conversations going a lot of the time.
They'll take one subject that we talked about and they'll run for it for the next 3 hours.
And you know what? They
Oh.
talk to each other like they're best friends
I
in
can
there.
only imagine those conversations.
Yeah, because they're there every week. They talk to each other like they're best friends. So, so you can do that. Or if you can't stay up that late on a Sunday night, you can go back onto SinCityBounty.com. Everybody out there, listen to this and listen to the podcast of our show. We podcast it. You can watch us live. Not only are we radio, but you get to see our lovely faces if you'd like.
Oh, these beautiful ladies here.
You know what the problem is? We know we're beautiful and we talk about it. So
We're sexy. And
we're
we
very,
know-
you know what? We're educational too.
Absolutely.
Okay, can I ask her the question? Girls, do you know what a merkin is?
I do not.
Oh, see, we always educate with that one, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
All right, Sierra, tell them what a merkin is. Mr.
merkin-
Toxie, is he drunk again?
No, he's giving us a belly dance. A
That's her
merkin
husband.
is a wig for your private parts.
Like a
Oh.
toupee.
Like it's like a vagina rug
Interesting.
or a chaffro if you're a
Some
dude.
of us don't need that.
Right, but you know exactly. But if you ever watch like Spartacus, let's say, and you know the girls back then didn't shave. So if you're a natural person that shaves, then you need a merkin. Maybe you have cancer and your hubby likes a little, grass down there, So merkins, but you know what? You can get a bedazzled merkin. You can get a feather merkin. I haven't seen merkins that look like tuxedos. Tuxedo merkin. See, so
Tuxedo
our show is
merkin.
very educational. Where would
Whoop.
you learn something like that?
I would never have known that if it weren't for you ladies.
We have
See, look at
See,
us.
Now you need to watch and see what else you can learn. Each and every week. We'll see what kind of merkin I end up with.
You can make your own merkin.
I
We
can.
may have just given you a
It's-
business idea.
there you
The
go.
merkin factory. Okay, we want to cut 20%. Okay.
You got it.
All right, honey. Thanks for sitting down with us.
Well, thanks for having me.
You know what? Come back Saturday night after you've had a few more days and tell us about an adventure. No names provided, but you can tell us about a Vegas adventure you've had at the Bash.
I already have an adventure.
Oh, tell us.
I don't think I should.
You don't want to tell us?
mention that.
Okay. Well, if you decide you had a few of those free drinks down at the Ultra Lounge and you want to come back and tell us, we'll gladly let you. No names. No names.
Good deal.
All right, honey. Thank
All
you
right.
so much for
Thanks so
sitting down
much.
with us.
All right.
We'll
have a
talk to you
good-
soon.
have a good
Bye-bye.
evening.
I made your glasses.
Oh, those are great.
They're awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, honey.
This is my favorite part of EDC is all the glow stuff.
Come on over. It's the mafia. It's part of the mafia. Come on, mafia.
This one won't stick. I'm sorry.
Sierra, these are your people coming.
Yes. Some of them are my people.
Some of them. Come on, sit
Actually,
down.
I inherited these people through Mr. Cali guy, so.
So, yeah. You guys, we got new cards. Take some cards. You guys all know Sin City Bounty.
Well, we do, but we're not in Sin City full time like you guys. Some
Well,
of us can't be that
but
lucky.
well, you know what? We just elude luck to you, and we love and embrace, no matter
should
where
go
we
to
are.
the casino
Just across the internet waves, we do that.
Well, I can feel it.
Oh,
You know,
you are? You
all the
feeling
way
it?
to Canada. You know,
There you go, girlfriend. We
Oh,
love
Canada.
Canadians. We love Canadians.
we love you guys
You-
too.
Girls, I have to do it. I'm sorry.
You know what? We keep hearing all these stories about how Canadian men aren't really that small, but we don't have anyone proving it to us.
How Canadian men aren't.
See,
what?
our experience in this group here have been that Canadian men are very not well endowed. So whenever somebody mentions a Canadian man, we salute them. Now, can you tell us that that's
Okay.
not the fact?
Well, why do you think I come to the bash for the American?
See,
Oh,
so right.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
See?
sorry. I am sorry, Canada. I'm
There
sorry,
you go.
Canada.
Oh, Canada.
I just.
See,
I don't know. The pickings are maybe slim in Canada. I don't know where all the
Is
men
it because
are.
it's cold weather or something? And
You know what happens?
they
in cold
hide.
weather,
The
though. It's
peepees hide.
shrinkage.
I
That's
know
why.
the peepees hide.
You know, they're like this in
Too
Canada,
cold?
but when you get them out of Canada,
Do they grow?
I hope so. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been with a Canadian man. Actually,
Two very sexy
this is
ladies.
Terrible.
Hi, ladies. Look at everybody is
Just
dressed
wasting
so
away.
beautiful. They are wasting away. I almost didn't know who these lovely ladies were.
I know, right? Well,
I
first
love
off,
the butterflies.
They're sand scooters tonight, which is the first time I've seen them sand scooters at a bash.
That's
so.
true. Good job, ladies.
Congrats.
You look lovely.
Yay. Oh, look.
Look.
Aww. I just brought my bunny ears. That's all I bought. Yeah, absolutely.
We're just we
on
got to
up.
get you guys on the show soon. In a minute. We're just
Whatever you want.
please beg me. Come on.
Let
Come on in
Canada
that.
move.
Beg me more. Come on.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh.
Don't
God,
get
that
her
was
started,
hot.
man.
That was hot. That was hot. You don't have to
I'm
get
very
up
proud
yet,
of your hot
honey.
pink shorts. I love those shorts.
Do we have?
What?
Is this a Canadian man?
No,
I know.
Arlene has an answer.
Arlene, where's Arlene? Are you Arlene? Arlene, come over here.
They need to hear your
We hear you have a theory. Here, you
My
put this
nipples are
on so you
poking
can
out.
hear us, sweetie. And
Yeah, we have
need,
glowy stuff if you need glowy
and we'll let you talk in this microphone.
I got
You're a nurse, and here we are. You can take that, so
Yeah,
when you get home,
take
you
the
can
mic.
listen to yourself. But take the mic, dear. Can you help her, Karen, over here? Okay. All right. Thanks, honey.
It's a tight fit.
So Sierra, tell her our theory on Canadian men.
So, in very personal experience, we've experienced that Canadian men are less than well endowed. Usually, of an that's what you got kind of thing.
And we have a salute that when somebody mentions a Canadian man, we do this.
We salute
that's just
Canadian
cruel.
men.
Is it cruel?
That is cruel.
I'm sorry. We don't
Yeah.
want to be cruel. We want to
No,
love
I
everybody.
I'll send
I was a
Callie
health
guy to come
nurse
get you.
for a long time, and so I have seen more than my share.
Of Canadian
And I would
penis.
say at least average.
For Canadian men?
Yeah, but you know the whole thing about if you go out without a scarf and you get a stiff neck, yeah, you send them out in the winter with no pants on, they get really stiff. Yeah.
Saying, you know what? There's shrinkage when it's too cold, right?
Well, unless you go outside in the cold and then they get really stiff, and if you stay out too long, unfortunately, they fall off. And those maybe that's the guys you've met.
Maybe.
Was the ones who weren't smart enough to come in.
Like a baby's belly button after a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It just pops right off.
That's right. But no, I would now. Okay, having said that, I was not a pubic health nurse in the States, so I don't know that I've got
Oh,
comparison.
you don't have comparison?
Well, I don't know. I did have one patient we called Firehose Harry.
Oh
Ooh,
my.
He sounds like somebody I might like.
No,
No, not
no.
Fire Hose Harry.
No.
Okay. But we're yet to find somebody to disprove this theory.
Yeah, we get a lot of
our friend,
talkers.
even our friend Karen, who we love so many years at the bash, she comes to the bash because Canadians are like this.
Karen.
She gave it up. I'm sorry. She gave it up. I think when they have, it's so cold up there that it keeps shrinking and it keeps shrinking and it keeps all hidden up there that it forgets to come out and be big when it's supposed to.
And then they retire and go to Florida. Kind of
Well, except maybe, Canadian men tend to be bigger in girth. And if you can get rid of
That's
that
true.
girth, apparently if you can
They
lose
do look
that,
bigger.
Well, they don't just look bigger. There's actually like an inch or two up in the girth.
Like the fat area.
Yeah, so if you get rid of
Really?
that fat,
Wow.
So,
By the way,
if you-
I like your hair.
Oh, thank you.
Can you tell us your name, please, and where you're from? And
Arlene.
Arlene. Oh my God, my mother's name is Arlene. I'll never forget your name.
Oh, there you go.
Where are you from? Are you from Canada? Also?
I'm from Alberta, Canada.
And how many bashes is this for you?
6 or 7, maybe.
Good
Here in the States or total?
Something like that.
Is this your sixth Vegas bash?
Yeah.
And you choose to come to Vegas bash all the time.
Yes. because
Good.
I was in the old BBW chat room
Uh-huh.
for
Yeah.
many years
Yeah.
and met a lot of really cool people, and so this is the only time we get together.
Oh, awesome. It's
Yeah.
like that's what I say. I've been coming like 17 years. I said it's like a family reunion.
Exactly.
You know, it's great.
Yeah,
It's
I was
great.
chatting with those people for 9 years before my first bash.
Oh,
Wow.
great. Now, this is kind of like I started it with the lady before you. What's your favorite part of the bash? What keeps you coming?
My friends.
Yeah, that's the best answer. But other than your friends, what's the favorite part? What do you like? Is it the pool, the parties, the
Men.
men, the few
Okay,
men?
I live in a very small town. There's like 1,200 people there, and
Uh-huh.
I must say I don't get hit on at home.
It's fun to be hit on,
It
huh,
is.
girl? I know.
They're just afraid, they're intimidated.
Yeah. Well, either that or by the time they're my age, they've either never been married and that's kind of scary, or they have been and they're not anymore, and there's a really good
Or
reason.
their stuff stops working.
No, there's just a good reason why no woman wants
You're right.
them,
If somebody gets into their 50s and they've never been married, there's definitely a reason for it. I agree. There's some more lovely Daisy Carnival beauty.
You have fun, ladies.
Thank you so much for sitting down with us, Arlene. And
Oh, it's okay. I was
if you
sitting down
find a
anyway.
Canadian that wants to disprove that theory we know, we'll be more than happy to interview him.
You want
okay?
me to find you basically a well-hung Canadian
Yeah,
man?
will he show us?
I don't know. I
Okay,
don't know any
if he's
Canadian
well hung,
men.
we'll believe him. Okay, don't spin off on your scooter with our headsets on you.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah.
painful for everyone.
Thanks, honey. Karen, come see us in a few hours when you've had a few cocktails, because you'll be even more fun to talk to, okay? I know you are. You're a cocktail girl. I know it. It's been too many years, girlfriend. Too many years, I know.
Speaking
I
of,
thought those rumors had, stopped following me already.
Karen, it's not a rumor. I've seen it. You know what? It's always fun, huh? What we got going on down there, Sierra girl?
I'm talking to Callie, guys.
I didn't even see Callie guy back over there looking all cute with himself. I'm telling you. Well, you know what? The party looks like it's picking up some. There's people coming in. Toxie, how's your week been at the bash?
Good.
You've been partying a lot, Tox. Tox's a little quiet tonight, y'all. Toxie's been intoxicated a little at the bash.
I took the first few days to warm up to the event.
I heard you're still hung over from 2 days ago.
I am. But I don't, at first, I'm a little slower because I actually, big crowds make me nervous. So it took me a minute or two to warm up and a lot of alcohol. And now we're good.
Now you're good.
Last night I actually came up to the party for the first time.
Really?
Yeah,
So you've been drunk but not at the party?
that is correct.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Okay, you guys. I did get some info from Bree. You can still register for the weekend. Also, you can get a one-day pass. It's $75, but does not include the meals. So, in other words, like the one-day pass tomorrow, there's a pizza at the pool meal at lunchtime. I think 12 to 1, and then on Saturday there's the dinner meal at the banquet. But your $75 will get you in the door to the parties. And per day pass, or you know what, for $239, get your weekend pass and enjoy everything out here at Well-Rounded.
And the $239
BBW.
includes the food. So
It does, yeah. That includes everything going, including the. I think it's $60 extra if you want to buy the day pass Saturday. It's $75. $60 will get you into the banquet, which is usually a very, very nice buffet dinner. And there's some talent coming in Saturday night. There's always
yeah,
some,
we'll be here.
I mean, there's talent other than us, but we're here.
You mean there's people who are talented besides us?
You know what's here? I love how you think. I just love it.
I gotta
That
say,
was good stuff.
we're the most talented people I know. All right, let's take a quick break. Callie Guy's on a mission to go get somebody who came over specifically to get on the air with us that I love and
perfect.
adore. And if I could be owned by anyone, I'd be owned by her. So
Oh, let me know.
we'll be back in just a few minutes. We're going to continue broadcasting, but you won't be hearing us because I'm turning all the mics off.